Welcome back to Carolina Rut Cuddles. Everybody, it's time. It is time. Y'all have been waiting long enough. It is time to bring back the Rancho. If you haven't seen the recent videos on TikTok and Shorts, yeah, the engine's pretty messed up. If you look right here, yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, it smokes terrible. I'll put a video right here. We're gonna call the Rancho Smokey Jr. I mean, just look how bad this thing has been just blowing smoke. And the bad thing is that it started all at once. I've seen them smoke before, but never go from 0 to 100 like that. Most time they start off a little bit of smoke, then a little more, then it'll drop off, but never just all at once. But this thing said, screw it, the rings are gone. But I wonder why she went out like that. Oh, crap. Ah! We lost the bucket. Now we have 0 buckets up behind us. Ah! Help! We forgot our floaties! Okay. Ah! Ah, fuck! Oh, crap. Maybe the world will never know why. But anyways, this episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the top end on it. And then we're going to go try her out some mud. That's what y'all want to see, right? I know everybody wants to see it. So we're going to go ahead and start rebuilding. I have never rebuilt an engine. This whole entire thing is to see, can you rebuild an engine by just watching YouTube videos and reading some articles? We're going to find out. I've never rebuilt an engine. So I got all the parts down here on the floor. We're going to see if we can do it. So the first step here is definitely to take off all this plastic. I've already started because honestly, I have none of it's pot riveted. Most of it's bolted now. Now, one thing I gotta remember is to take this off, turn the gas off and take that off. If you don't, when you go to take this gas tank off, you'll break it off. I've already done it multiple times. So right now we're trying to get the gas tank off. You gotta get this piece off and then you can pull the gas tank right out. But that's everything. There's pop rivets on everything. I've already got the side shield off. Then you have to, most likely we're going to pull all this, the carb off, the air box off. I probably won't unhook the carb because the way I am, I'll just lay it on the side. I like hook it, lay it on the side because I don't really feel like unhooking everything and having wires everywhere. But we definitely get all of that out of the way, like the air box. The exhaust has to come out. So it's going to be a lot of work. The next step after you get the gas tank off is the exhaust, which is going to be a pain in the ass because I've never had it off. So let me go ahead and get all this junk out of the way. I know some people, when they do these videos, they show you taking it off piece by piece. Look, guys, common sense shows you how to get most of this off. Like, this is the only thing that's really holding the gas tank in is this bolt, and you can pretty much pull it out after you get all this top pieces off. And if you see it, like if you see a piece that might be holding it, do it. But let me go ahead and get all of this off and we'll be right back. So the next thing that I kind of screwed up. There's actually 2 10 millimeters. They were under the, it's like right under here. And they were a pain in the butt. I ended up having to use a short extension and a 10 millimeter to get in there. I've been working on these 300s too much. I'm used to only one bolt. Anyways, now we got to get this plastic piece out the way. And then we're right to the engine. This shouldn't be too terrible. It's really all about trying to find what holds it. You got a little bit of everything holding it. You got these little ratchet strap looking things holding it down, and probably some pot rivets, because why not? There's pot rivets on everything. So let me get this thing off. As I said, there was 2 pot rivets there, and then you got to take these all the vent hose and stuff off those strap things. And now look, we get right to the top of the engine. Now we got to take them bolts off of the exhaust. Man, this is going to be a pain in the butt. You know they'll seized up with all that mud. So I got to get the exhaust off. Most likely, easiest part to take the muffler off first. Then I can move the header and all that out the way. Then after that, I'll probably get the carb off and the air box off. Let's see what we got. In case anybody was ever wondering, what kind of luck does Matthew have? Well, trying to get the exhaust off, it actually... it broke on me. Luckily, it's on this side of the muffler, so that's easy. Just get a muffler. Well, most time I break it down there. But anyways, we got the whole thing apart now. It was just one bolt holding the air box. Where's it at? I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. There's a bolt sticking there. Then you had to take these 2 bolts off the header, which mine, let's see if I can find them right fast. Whew, they were a pain in the butt because they are heated. So they actually messed up. So I had to end up taking some vice grips to take it off. I think I have some spare ones in my old folder that I took off. Then you had the 2 bolts back here you had to take off. That one right there. Right there. Yeah, that I had to cut that off because the bolt was rusted off and broke off because, hey, everything on this thing's rusted. Anyways, now it's time to take the top end off. This is it. We got everything taken off. Get out of the way. Now all we got to do is take all these bolts off the top. I think it's these 4 for us. So we get this, look at this head, and we got to go ahead and get the top dead center. So give me a second. We'll be right back to that. Of course, Karen. He loves you. He just needs other women to make him happy too. Oh. Welcome back, guys. We are back again. It's the next day because I ran out of time and the muffler's like destroyed, so I'm just playing around with some TikTok videos and stuff. So the next part is getting all of this off, as I said last time. I'm going to go ahead and blow it off. I'm going to get it ready, and then we're going to go ahead and take this head off. And hopefully we can get it done tonight. For what I understood, the most is taking everything apart, so it shouldn't take us as long to take the engine apart. It's actually the rest of it that's harder. So let me get an air blower and go ahead and blow all this trash off. If not, all of this right here, all this dirt is going right in the engine. And we don't want it in the bottom end. I don't care about top end, but the bottom end, don't want it in there. So let me go ahead and blow this stuff off. Quick update. We got to take this engine mount off too. It's a 14, and then I think those are 12s. I don't know, but this engine mount here has to come off because that's connected to the block. Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. So we got top dead center. We got the top off. It was a bunch of 10 millimeters. Now you got a 10 millimeter here and a 12 there. You want to take them off, and now that we got them out, we got to go ahead and we're going to take these 2 bolts here off on the head. So I'll be right back in 1 second after taking them off. So the next step is you want to take these 4 bolts off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to do it in a crisscross, meaning this one, that one, that one, that one, or whatever, just an X, back and forth to relieve to get the tension off. And once you get that off, the head should come off. So let me get these off. Okay, now you're gonna pull this little piece off, nice and slow. Don't lose your little gaskets and washers. Then you pull these 2 out, which are right back there. You can see the 2 holes. Pull them out, and now you can actually just pull the head out. I'm gonna need a pry bar. I'm gonna pry it. I heard that you have to take this boot off, but we're gonna try without it. I think it might shimmy past it. If not, it ain't but 10 millimeter, 12 millimeters to get it out. So let's get this thing out. So we got everything off, but just look at that thing. Do you guys wonder what? Just look at the grit. I mean, you can see that it's not doing so well. The head, it's not bad, but it's definitely not as good as I want it to be. But I'm not replacing it because I didn't order that part, and I don't care right now. We are gonna fix this like it is. Hoping for the best, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, honestly, it's been running. It's just leaking oil, meaning it's the ring. So the head's still working. I think it just pushed a lot of water up in there. So we'll clean it up really good. I mean, we already cleaned it up a lot. And we'll go ahead and put this new stuff in. So the next step is actually getting the piston off. If you look right there on this side hole, right there in the middle, there's like a lock ring on it. You got to get that out. But you want to put some rags or paper towels down here, because if not, if it falls in that bottom end, it's gone. And then your motor's probably going to be fried. So we're going to go ahead and put some rags in the bottom end and go ahead and see if we can, get it off. We're trying to get this out. I had to get this little clip out, and now I gotta pull it out, and it's stuck because it's old. So after the push and pull method, I finally got it out. There's like little, you kind of see those little ring in there. You have to turn it just right. But look at this cylinder head, guys. Just look at this. If you can't tell, it's not supposed to be black. Gosh, that thing is, I ain't seen one that bad in a long time. Ugh, all that mud. I mean, we all know why it looks like that. So now we got to go ahead and start putting rings and stuff on this one. And hope to gosh this is the right one. It's supposed to be. It looks the right one. But we don't know until we get it all straight. Okay, so I've been playing with this, trying to figure it out. And I finally got it. So if you look, you see that little holy looking thing in there. Well, anyways, that has to go in for us. Then there's 2 of these rings. One goes on the bottom of that, and one goes on the top. You can kind of see it. I kept trying to put these rings on for us, but you got to put that little swirly looking thing on for us. Then the next step are these two. And the only reason I knew these went on top is because if you look, you can see that number. It says STD. That just says STD. Oh my gosh. Anyways, those two go on the top two rings. So that's the next part is putting these on, which is literally just, it's very simple. If I can lay this phone up here to show y'all. All you're gonna do is take and put it up there. Spiral it back around. Get it up there. Okay, this didn't work out. I can do it so easy without. Now try not to scratch up the cylinder though. Well, not cylinder, piston. Oh, it went on the top one, I see. Now whatever you do, don't pry them open too much, because you can kind of deform them. What in the, well, I guess this one's staying in that one. That one said it's staying in that one, so now we'll go to the next one then. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Voila. Got it. Got all the rings on. Okay, we got them on. One ring's going to face, the top ring I got facing on this end. It says in. And then this next ring below it I have faced the other way. And then we got the one little lock ring on this side. All we got to do now is put it on. Push this pin on. Put the lock pin on that side. But again, make sure you have the rags. If it falls off, it's going in the motor. So let me go ahead and throw this on. Okay, guys. Next step is to put these two little dials on this side. The rear end side. Mine was still stuck underneath here. And you see those two on top of it too. So you're going to need these two. But right now, you put those in. And then next is the green little gasket. And just put that on. It's pretty simple. Make sure, just go by the old, oh crap. Go by the old shape. Okay, I got to put this down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Next part, you're going to put some oil on the cylinder. And then you're going to put this on and slowly wiggle it on there. Don't beat it. You're going to have to like squeeze those rings in and out. Like just, let's see if I show you. See like this? You're just going to kind of want to squeeze because these rings will push out. So you kind of want to squeeze them in and slowly like wiggle it in there. Do not force it. If you force it, it's going to break. So just kind of slowly wiggling in and look, we got it in. Go ahead and clean this off. I put a little oil on this, on the cylinder to help it slide in there. Or the piston, not cylinder. And yeah, now all we got to do is put this head back on. There she is. Clean her up a little more too. So the next step's really just going backwards. Make sure you put everything on. Torque it to spec. I mean, it's really cut and dry after you get the bottom on, putting the head back on. I clean mine up nice and good. Now you got all these bolts that, honestly, I could literally record putting everything back on piece by piece, but you've already seen us take it apart. You don't really need to see us put it back together, like every little piece back together. So now we're going to go ahead and start putting it back together, and we'll come back to you when we're ready to see if she starts. This is the, can YouTube actually show you how to put something together? I don't know, but we're going to figure this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I am nervous. I have never actually taken an engine apart before and put one back together. So this is a first for me. All I've actually done now is shoved everything on it so it can start. The header ain't even on. So, Lord Jesus, please let this thing start and not blow up in my face.
Eventually.
Okay, after a lot of playing, I think I got it. Woo! She runs. I guess she had to get going, but man, I don't see any leaks either. We might got it, ladies and gentlemen. Now comes the fun part, putting it all together. Oh man, right now I literally just shoved everything back together that you tighten those bolts. Let's try again. Let's see. Force lick. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and maybe start a little bit putting it together tonight, but not much because I'm tired. And honestly, I'm exhausted. It's been a long night. It's about 8 o'clock. I've been working all day, and I still got to go home, and my wife's waiting for me. So I'm going to put it back together, and then we're going to take it in the mud and see if she has more power or not. I'm hoping so because that's a lot of time I've spent putting this thing back together. So I'll see y'all back in a second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got her back together. She runs good. I got the outfit off right now because I got a new one of them. Got to replumb the snorkel because I just want to replumb it, and I got to get a new muffler. But I went and took it for a drive, but honestly, the reason I'm not doing any more video and I'm stopping the video here is because my stuff keeps touching hot stuff, like the snorkel there kept touching the exhaust, so I just move it there. So, and I need a new filter, and the whole entire carburetor had to be pulled back off after putting it back together to clean it off. My bad luck just keeps continuing. So I had to take the whole carb off after getting it done and tried to drive it around and do some videos, but it didn't want to move, so I had to take the carb off, and it had some trash in it because I guess, I don't know, screw it. I drained all the gas out the tank. I fixed the carb, but she's crazy loud. I ain't saying I won't get no video, but most likely this is where this video is going to end. So, after everybody's complained for so long, and I'm sick of listening to it. Not really, this stuff was on sale today, so I bought it. She has a hard snorkel, guys. She is actually snorkeled like she's supposed to now. I got 2 screw-in types and got a little fitting to go in there. No more soft snorkel. She is now hard. She's kind of crooked right now. I got to straighten her up. I don't know what happened there. She was straight. And everything settled. She got crooked. I ain't really worried about it. She's not moving. It's actually the plastic that's moving. But look, guys, we got a hard snorkel. We are ready for some mud now. I've already changed the oil. I got everything sealed up. We finally got the 350 ready. She is ready for some mud, except she still has no muffle. I don't know how long till that's going to be there. I don't know if it's on back order, but it's going to take a while to get here. But we're still going to run it without it. Screw it. It's going to be a loud video. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see y'all in the next one.